Michell's Pass was named after Charles Michell, who planned the original route through the Skurveberg and Witzenberg mountains from Tilburg and Wolseley through to Ceres. He was a talented military engineer who went on to build several prominent Cape passes and bridges and was a major influence in road construction in the Cape, together with the popular colonial secretary John Montague. They had the vision to plan a network of roads through the Cape Colony that would pave the way to a successful growth in the region's economy. We formed this pass from north to south to maximize on the scenery. The pass was deemed to have significant financial importance to the region as it opened up a decent trading route to the Warm and Kouwe-Bokkeveld farming areas, cutting off some 150 kilometers of the alternative route to Ceres. It was completed in 2 years and built by Andrew Geddes-Bain in approximately 1848. Due to a shortage of asphalt, the pass was widened and concreted in 1938, just before the outbreak of World War II. But it was closed in 1969 when a massive earthquake shook the area and caused serious rockfalls. It was given a complete revamp in the same year, utilizing sections of the original Bain construction and drywall supports. These remains have been declared a national monument in 1998 and can still be seen today close to the old toll house. The pass carries considerable traffic, but due to the excellent engineering of the last rebuild, the road is now much safer with double lanes in several places, allowing for safe overtaking of slow-moving traffic. Add to that, the road also offers adequate width safety shoulders, adding a further element of safety. There are, however, still some surprisingly sharp corners and very steep gradients to contend with. After the rail crossing, the road sweeps into a steep right-hand bend and the old toll house makes its appearance on the right, tucked into a small ravine with its own stream. Just after the toll house, the gradient decreases to 1 in 14 as the road descends more gently along the western side of this rugged valley. The scenery is wild and spectacular, and during the winter months the surrounding peaks are frequently covered in snow. Close to the summit, a substantial view site offers fabulous views of a waterfall at the Dwarsrivier. At this view site, one gets a good view of the waterfall at the head of the river, which can be breathtakingly dramatic in the rainy season. If you're lucky, you may even catch an exciting glimpse of a kayaker shooting the falls. Just above the waterfall and to the west, the railway line, which is now defunct, disappears into a tunnel. Note that all the view sites except for the Oud Tolhuis are only accessible to descending traffic. Just after the northern view site, the road reaches its steepest gradient, where it turns through a very sharp S-curve at the point where the railway line crosses through the road. There is some negative banking in the center of this S-bend, which can cause accidents and loss of control. A fairly easy section follows with fewer bends, allowing one to take in the fabulous scenery. Ahead lie 2 dangerous corners as the road mimics the shape of the mountain on the right. Once again, there is ample signage warning drivers about these bends. The first one is reached at the 5,6 kilometer point and has a turn angle of 50 degrees. The gradient also steepens a lot here to 1 in 10. It is the next corner which is the real troublemaker on this road and has been the scene of several serious accidents. It occurs at the 6,4 kilometer mark and it's very sharp as well as blind. Comply with the recommended speed and there should be no problems. Once through this bend, the road curves through an easy left-hand bend and ends at the intersection of the R46 and the so-called White Bridge at the 8,2 kilometer point.